I am so tired of hearing people say, "You're so pretty, you can get any guy you want." I swear.
You know what it is. You are tuning in to Thoughts of Dizzy right here on the Epic Lounge Network. And this is gonna be something real short, real sweet, but I hope it helps somebody in the way that they think. So I'm gonna run this back and we're gonna get into this conversation real quick and we're gonna get up out of here.
I am so tired of hearing people say, "You're so pretty, you can get any guy you want." I swear. No, I can sleep with any guy I want. And unfortunately, that is not the same.
I agree with her. She is 100% right. Now, let's break this down real quick. Although she's spitting facts, here are some other facts. What do you think her intent was with this video? She's definitely not fully covered up like she can be. She definitely got the missile launchers on display right here, as you see. Pretty woman, makeup and things like that. Pretty sister, you know what I mean? But what she's saying versus what she's displaying is two different things. So what she's saying versus how she's dressed and how she's appearing definitely is a little contradicting. But it doesn't take away the fact that the messenger is speaking some truth. What a lot of women are going through right now, and it didn't start right now. It didn't start 5 years ago or 10 years ago. This started probably since the beginning of time. There's a lot of gorgeous women out there, a lot of amazing looking women out there that claim that they have a hard time finding men, and that they have to constantly hear their friends who probably don't look like them or look as good as them tell them they can have any man that they want, and some actually believe they can have any man that they want. But here's the truth: they cannot have any man that they want because there are still some men out there that are probably their type, that are taken, and that are loyal, and they will continue to be loyal. So that's one reason why they can't get any man that they want. Now, can they get most men to sleep with them? Yes, that's based off of your looks. That's not a talent. That's not a skill. That's not an asset. That's not something that has any value. It's just simply you look this way, you're catching my eye, and if you give me that opportunity, I'm going to take advantage of it. So there's really no value there. So she is right as far as that aspect of things. But to keep it real and to be truthful, yeah. Now, where does this come from? Why do so many women feel like they can have whatever they want and they can have the type of man that they want? It's men's fault. Men do the most. Men are out here simping. They out here sending women money and taking care of situations for them, and that's not their woman, that's not their wife, it's not their fiance. She just simply looks good within good hopes that their good deeds won't go unnoticed eventually, and they'll be able to cash in on those favors. Now, what I do understand is that yes, there's a game to this, right? The game is, because she looks pretty, because she has so many options, you have to operate like this and like that to get her time, her body, or whatever. Here's the truth. The truth is that most of these women without that, they don't have anything to offer. Yes, I know there's hundreds of women saying that they get money, they got money and all this other stuff. But the truth is they could probably get money off of people or whatever the case is, but they're just as broke as the people they call them broke. And what I mean by that is that not necessarily that they're in poverty, but they have their own financial struggles too. You have to remember something about the internet and social media. Most people post their highlights and their wins. Hardly anybody posts their L's and their struggles until they're looking for sympathy and attention. So with that being said, this woman was telling the truth. Yes, it is hard because of their looks. However, what also makes it hard for those women is because they have those options, they eventually become picky. He has to be this tall. He has to make this amount of money. He also has to have this type of personality. And before you know it, the perfect guy for you is basically you're describing Jesus with a Tupac personality. And that's just not going to happen. So as far as in what she's saying and what she thinks and what she believes, I definitely agree. I don't know how serious she's taking that point, but I will say this. For you gorgeous women out there that want a genuine guy, stop being picky and be more realistic. Okay? Everybody's not going to make $1 million. Everybody's not going to make 6 figures, but you might want to find you a decent guy that won't put his hands on you, that'll come home every night, and that'll respect you and does not mind having a family with you. But if he has to come with a U-Haul full of diamonds and money and trips and everything like that, good luck, because all of these things shape character, right? I've said it before and I'll say it again. A man that has everything. How did I word that? Yeah. The true test for men is a man that has everything, right? The true test for a woman is when a man has nothing. This is how you find out the loyalty from people. When a man has nothing, you'll see the loyalty in the character of that woman. When a man has everything, including a wife or a girlfriend or whatever, you're gonna see his loyalty based off of the resources that he now has that he probably didn't have prior. Anyways, those are my thoughts on what I think about that video. You guys let me know what you guys think in the comments. You've been tuning in to Thoughts of Dizzy right here on the Epic Lounge Network. Until next time, holla at your boy and peace out.